Have you ever pondered the implications of an alien encounter? It's a question that stirs the imagination and evokes visions of the unknown. The possibility of extraterrestrial life has always captivated us, sparking endless debates and inspiring countless works of science fiction. Our screens are filled with images of spaceships, distant galaxies, and intriguing life forms, all reflecting our fascination with the cosmos and its infinite mysteries. But while the notion of making contact with alien civilizations may seem exhilarating, it's not without potential perils. The universe is vast and ancient, and if there are other intelligent beings out there, who's to say what their intentions might be? Could they be friendly explorers, curious about their cosmic neighbors? Or might they pose a threat we can't yet comprehend? This brings us to a crucial question. So, what could be the possible dangers if aliens were to find us? Let's delve into the fascinating and potentially frightful world of extraterrestrial encounters. Imagine an advanced alien civilization finding us first. A chilling thought, isn't it? This idea might stir up images of Hollywood-style battles between extraterrestrials and humans, but let's shift focus from fiction to potential reality. The threats posed by such an encounter are multifaceted, and they demand our attention. Let's delve into some of them. One of the glaring threats is the possibility of an alien invasion. It's not hard to imagine why an advanced civilization might want to conquer Earth. We have a planet rich in resources, capable of supporting life. But what if these extraterrestrials are not just after our resources, but after us? What if they see us not as equals, but as subjects, or worse, as threats? This brings us to the second potential threat: resource depletion. An advanced civilization could exploit our planet's resources, leaving us with a barren and desolate world. It's a grim prospect, but not an unlikely one. After all, we humans have been known to exploit resources with little regard for the consequences. And then, there's the threat of harmful diseases. We have no idea what kind of germs or viruses an alien civilization might bring with them. They could inadvertently introduce a pathogen to which we have no immunity, leading to a global pandemic that could make the Black Death look like a common cold. The potential threats we've discussed so far might seem like the stuff of science fiction. But history has shown us that when a technologically advanced civilization encounters a less developed one, the results can be devastating. Just think of the countless indigenous cultures that were decimated when Europeans first arrived in the Americas. In the grand scale of the universe, we humans might very well be the less developed civilization. It's a humbling thought and a sobering reminder of our place in the cosmos. History has shown that such encounters often end in disaster for the less advanced civilization. So, as we gaze up at the stars and dream of making contact, we must also consider the potential threats. Forewarned, after all, is forearmed. The technological imbalance between us and a more advanced alien civilization could be staggering. This is not just a speculative statement, it's a very real possibility. Imagine, if you will, a society that has been able to harness the power of their star, or even multiple stars. They could have technologies far beyond our wildest dreams. Now consider our own civilization. We've only just begun to understand the potential of quantum computing and artificial intelligence. The gap between us and a potential alien civilization could be as vast as the universe itself. This imbalance could pose several dangers. The first is defense. With such a disparity in technological prowess, we might find ourselves hopelessly outclassed. Our most advanced weaponry could be as primitive to them as bows and arrows are to us. They could have defenses that make our attacks seem like nothing more than pesky annoyances. We could find ourselves in a position where we are utterly unable to defend our planet and our species. But the dangers don't stop there. Even if these extraterrestrial beings were peaceful, their technology could still be a threat. Think about it. How many times in our own history have new technologies led to unforeseen consequences? Now magnify that risk by a factor that's as great as the cosmic distance between us. The potential for disaster is immense. And then there's the question of comprehension. We might not even be able to understand their technology. It could be built on principles that are completely alien to us, quite literally. This lack of understanding could lead to catastrophic accidents or worse, exploitation. This is not to say that we should fear the unknown. Curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge are among our greatest qualities as a species. But we must also acknowledge that with the potential for great discovery comes the potential for great danger. In face of an alien civilization, we might find ourselves outmatched and overwhelmed. But it is in facing these challenges that we define who we are as a species, and perhaps that is the most important discovery of all. But the dangers are not just limited to technology. Let's venture into the realm of biology, where the risks could be just as potent, if not more so. Imagine, for a moment, an alien life form landing on Earth. It is a fascinating thought, isn't it? But have you ever considered the potential biological risks that such an encounter could pose? Just as we worry about the spread of viruses and diseases among ourselves, there's every reason to be concerned about unknown alien diseases. We have no way of predicting how our bodies would react to such diseases, as our immune systems have not evolved to combat them. It's a bit like the first time Europeans set foot in the Americas, unknowingly bringing with them diseases to which the natives had no immunity. The results were devastating. But let's take this a step further. What if these alien life forms aren't just carriers of disease but are themselves harmful to our ecosystem? Our planet's delicate balance has been shaped by billions of years of evolution. Each organism, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whale, plays a crucial role in maintaining this balance. Introducing a new alien species into this mix could have unforeseen and potentially catastrophic effects. Think about it in terms of invasive species here on Earth. When a non-native species is introduced into a new environment, it can cause significant harm. They can outcompete native species for resources, disrupt habitats, and even drive native species to extinction. The cane toad in Australia is a classic example. Introduced in the mid-20th century to control pests in sugarcane fields, these toads quickly became a major problem themselves, spreading disease, poisoning predators, and causing significant harm to the native wildlife. Now magnify that scenario to a planetary scale. Instead of cane toads, we're talking about alien life forms with potentially superior adaptations and unknown biological capabilities. The impact on our global ecosystem could be monumental and irreversible. As with invasive species on Earth, the introduction of alien life could disrupt our ecosystem in unimaginable ways. As thrilling as the prospect of encountering extraterrestrial life may be, we must also consider the potential risks. For in the dance of life, every new partner brings new steps, and not all of them may lead us where we wish to go. The psychological impact of such an encounter should not be underestimated. Let's start with a simple premise. Humanity, as we know it, has never faced anything like a verified encounter with extraterrestrial life. This unprecedented event could trigger a cascade of psychological reactions, from awe and excitement to fear and dread. The potential for panic is real. Think about it. We're talking about the discovery of beings from another world, a concept that, until now, has been confined to the realm of science fiction. The shock could lead to widespread fear and confusion, possibly even culminating in societal breakdown. But it's not just about fear. There's also the risk of harmful religious or cult activities. The appearance of aliens could be interpreted in myriad ways by different belief systems, potentially leading to the rise of harmful cults or religious extremism. These groups could exploit the situation, causing civil unrest and even violence. And what about our sense of self, our place in the universe? The knowledge that we are not alone could fundamentally alter our perception of ourselves and our place in the cosmos, leading to a profound existential crisis on a global scale. These are just a few potential scenarios. The reality could be even more complex, as we grapple with the implications of this momentous discovery. The psychological effects of an alien encounter could be as damaging, if not more, than the physical ones. While the prospect of encountering alien life is exciting, it is important to consider the potential dangers. To start, let's recap the potential threats. We've explored the idea that should aliens possess advanced technology, they may view us as a threat or resource leading to possible conflict. This is not dissimilar to the historical conquests we've seen on Earth, where technologically superior societies often overpowered less advanced ones. Next, we touched on the technological imbalance. The sheer difference in technological advancement could render us helpless in the face of extraterrestrial civilizations. It's not just about weaponry or defense systems, but also communication methods, transportation capabilities, and knowledge about the universe. The third point to remember is the biological risks. Contact with alien life forms might expose us to unknown pathogens to which our immune systems have no defense. Think of it as the most extreme form of foreign disease introduction, with potentially catastrophic effects on global health. Lastly, we delved into the psychological impact. Unfamiliarity breeds fear, and the revelation of extraterrestrial existence could cause widespread panic and social upheaval. It could challenge our fundamental beliefs about our place in the universe and our understanding of life itself. So, as we continue to search for life beyond our planet, it's crucial to remember that such encounters could be a double-edged sword.